Hey guys, TheFearsomeRubberDucky here. We're taking a look at the Grizzly Beast Booster Pack Companions because there's a deal where if you get 5 of these packs, you get a 6th one for free. So take advantage of this deal. It's particularly good for the companions because they are some of the more powerful companions in the entire game, but also for the energy gear and for the pet snacks. If you're a pet maker, those are super duper useful. So we're going to take a look at the worst companions and the best companions, starting from D tier to S tier. And in D tier, we have Cord. Cord is the absolute worst of these companions because he has 3 attack range and he has 4.5 movement. He has like no accuracy, so he's constantly fizzling all the time, and he has very little agile or strength. So he basically gets chained by everyone and he dies way too easily. He dies basically before he can even do anything. So I think he's, deserving of the D tier rank. Slightly better than that, I put Lauren out there at C tier. Lauren has something called Feeding Frenzy, where if he kills a unit, he gets like 50% of the health back. And that means he has to make the last hit on a unit. He has to actually be the one to deliver the coup de grace. Otherwise, he doesn't get any credit for it. So if he kills a 3,000 health unit, he gets like 1,500 health back. Okay, he gets chained way too easily by swashbucklers and musketeers because he has like no agility at all. Both of these companions have a summon, as do all the bear companions. I'm just throwing that out there. All the summons are fairly decent. All right, and yeah, that's where I would rank Lauren. Ator is the next best at B tier. Ator is a Buccaneer companion. He is a lot tougher than both these companions, and he does a lot more damage. He has Turn the Tide rank 2, and he has something called Merciless, where if a unit moves into his range, his attack range, and he has like 500 or 600 health, he basically automatically hits it, or he automatically makes an attack at it, and if he hits it, he kills it automatically. Same if he moves into range of that unit. So the unit can move into his range or he can move into its range. And this particular epic triggers. And he has a good pool of epics with the Vengeance 3, Blade 3, Reland 2, uh, availability, options, I should say. So fairly solid. He doesn't have any type of gap closer and he doesn't have any further utility besides that. So that's why he is in the B tier. Because the next companion I'm putting out there in the A tier actually does. So this companion randomly hides. He hides most turns actually because he has rank 2 of the sneaky talent. Um, the thing is he can't hide. He can't just hide when you want him to. Okay, and that's really why I rank him behind Contessa. Contessa also has um, Contessa also has like Gallant Defense and Backstab and all that. So it's like he's a worse version of Contessa. But if you're using him, say versus Swashbuckler with Contessa on your team, so if you go like Toro, Contessa, and Yor, that's a pretty busted counter Swashbuckler team. Okay, so he is super duper useful for that particular situation. So I put him up there at the A tier. In the S tier, I put Bar. This should not surprise y'all. Everyone knows Bar is busted, okay? Bar has a crap ton of utility, and he also goes off, man. This guy has Turn the Tide rank 3, and he's actually the only companion in the entire game to get Turn the Tide rank 3. He has good epics. The only thing he really fails on is not having a gap closer, so don't use this guy in team PvP, y'all. He'll die before he even gets there. Maybe in a 2v2, but definitely not in a 3v3. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't use them in PvE either because they're better companions. Once again, gap closers are better in PvE and team PvP situations. But still, solid companion, deserving of a S tier ranking. Okay. So that's where I put him. He has something called Weasel Dances. He has 3 of them. They do like 200 to 600 health. So, and he can throw these at like 5 range. So yeah, and he has 2 summons instead of 1. Both powerful. you know, absolutely busted. Everyone hates facing someone who has Bar in a 1v1. Absolutely hates it. Bar is just cracked. And then we have Gore. Gore is banned at most tournaments. Other than that, I would say he is the most busted companion in the entire pack. He can increase range by 2, and if you combine him with Mr. Scorch, he's even more powerful. So you could basically put a Bonnie Ann on the field with a Mr. Scorch and a Gore, and you could hit everything on the entire field with a Scatter Blast. So if you add like Witch Doctors with Mojo Storm, or you add like any other any other unit with like an AOE that's based on a set range or something like that, on a base range, I should say, not a set range, then yeah, this is like the most busted thing in the entire game. So definitely deserving of an S tier, and this companion also has good epics. I give him, you know, True Grit rank 3 and Burst Fire rank 2. So yeah, guys, this is the tier list. This is how I'd rank the Beastmaster pack companions. And yeah, I'm just curious what y'all thought, if y'all would rank these any different. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, peace out.